Money, we all want it. But the truth is that most of us don't understand how it works. Months ago, I came across a principle. I tried applying it and it worked like magic. In fact, it's helping me right now to change my financial situation. I can't hit my chest and say I'm rich, but the way I'm saying it, the way it works, if I can apply this principle for the next 2 years, it's going to happen. And in this video, I'm going to share these principles with you. Okay? Now, these 4 money principles will change your life if you can take your time and watch this video till the end. Now, the very first principle is this: money or making money is a mental game. Okay? It comes from the inside out. This debate is kind of confusing because people don't understand it. So when you hear that making money is a mental game or it comes from the inside out, does not mean you have to think about making money and money will just manifest itself. No, it means that it's a conscious act. Now, you must desire to make a certain amount of money, in a given period of time. You must be specific to an extent. You must have that desire first. For example, if you never have a thought of buying your own car, driving your own car, imagine yourself in a car driving around, it might be very hard for you to own a car. You understand? So for you to be rich and successful financially, it starts with a thought. Okay, you must have the thought of, what if I live this kind of lifestyle? What if I earn $1 million every month? You understand? Now when you have that thought fixed, you try to nurse that thought, you understand, in your mind, and it becomes an obsession. At that point, you have built a force inside you that is pushing you towards achieving that goal you've set for yourself. Like this principle I'm going to teach is like a copy and paste. It doesn't just work for money alone. So it works across anything you want to achieve in life. It starts with a thought. Okay? Now, when you nurse the thought, it becomes an obsession. Now, that obsession is a very strong force that will push you towards taking actions that will actually give you what you want. Okay, so thought, you nurse the thought, it becomes an obsession. Now you will get a prompt, maybe in form of instinct, of the actions to take for you to get the money that you want. Let me use content creators for example. If you're a YouTuber and you have not earned $500 a month on YouTube, if it have never crossed your mind that I want to earn $1,000 or $2,000 on YouTube, you might not earn it lifetime. Okay, but when you meet another YouTuber, maybe you watch a video of another YouTuber telling you that he's earning $1,000 on YouTube, that creates a thought, okay, inside you that, come on, people are making $1,000 on YouTube, so what am I doing? Am I playing? Now you start nursing that thought of making $1,000 on YouTube. It becomes an obsession, and when it becomes an obsession, the question that will be going on in your mind is, how can I make this happen? And when you nurse it very well, when the obsession is very strong, you might get a prompt in your head of a video topic for you to make. You understand? So the video topic might not make sense. It might be so unique that you have your doubts if this video will do very well on YouTube. But believe me, when you make such videos, it will do well. You will not just earn $1,000, you earn above $1,000. You understand? So that's where it starts from. It's a mental game. You must have that thought, refined thoughts about you getting financially free or you making a specific amount of money in a given period of time. Now that thought must be so strong that it turns into an obsession, before you can get the prompt or instinct of actions to take to manifest that money. Let me use that word, manifest. Okay, so you must take actions. Okay, but it starts from a little tiny thought nursed over time. So that's one thing I observe about money, and it works across anything you want to achieve in life, be it maybe a relationship, a spouse, a home, maybe a gadget, a trip to Dubai or to America, wherever you want to go. Okay, it works. Have the thought, knocks the thought, make it become an obsession, and see the magic happen. So that's one thing about money. So right now, if you really want to make it, start thinking or imagining you becoming financially free, or you making this amount of money monthly or yearly or hourly. When you think that way, your brain will start working like a computer, trying to process how you can achieve that. And definitely, if you make it an obsession, that idea is going to drop. Now go ahead and act on that idea. It's going to happen. Okay, so that's one principle that I've tried severally about money, and I don't know how it works, but it just works. The second lesson I've learned about money is that cash is the hardest form of money to manage. You see, when you start feeling rich, when you start making money, let me assume when you make your first 1 million naira for Nigerians, there is this feelings that I have arrived, because that is the first time of getting that kind of money. Okay, and if you're not careful, you're going to waste it all of it. Okay, the first time you make $100 million in cash, if it's in cash, or maybe sitting in your bank account whereby you can transfer with your ATM, you can withdraw with your ATM, transfer with your phone. If you're not careful, that is when you will know that you're a very cheerful giver. Okay, because the money is accessible to you, you will not really kind of be able to absorb the forks that comes with that money, especially if it's your first time of getting that huge amount of money. Okay, so it's very, very hard to manage. So what do you need to do? Just go ahead and acquire an asset, because you see, if you get 100 million naira for the first time, it comes with a force. You cannot curtail the force. You must spend a whole lot of money, you understand, unnecessarily. But if you are able to maybe use like 70 million or 50 million to acquire an asset, now you are left with 30 million naira to play with. You see that the force the pressure will kind of go down, and you can manage that 30 million naira very well. Okay, so the lesson I've learned is this: if you hit a new financial milestone, let me assume 1 million naira, try as much as possible to use at least 50% of that money to acquire an asset. Okay, just buy something that will kind of cool down the pressure that comes from the excitement of hitting that new financial milestone. The third one is a popular saying which says your network equals your net worth. If you only want to make it quick in life, try to build a network of people that is 2-3 steps ahead of you. Okay, if you want to buy a car, just look around and ask yourself, how many of my friends have a car? So when you hop into your friend's car, hop into this other one's car the next day, before you know it, you start having that feeling of a car owner. Okay, but when none of your friends have a car, you might not even cross your mind that having a car is necessary. Okay, so when most of your friends have their own houses, you go and visit them in their own houses. Okay, and maybe you are living in a rentage, and you go to your friend, he has a house, go to this one in his house. Before you know it, it will just drop in your mind that, man, I need a house. If your friends have companies and run companies, definitely you are going to be an entrepreneur very soon. So your network goes a long way to determine or to shape your financial future. So try to pick your friends wisely. Try to pick those ones that are successful, in fact more successful than you are, so that you can look at them as a role model to grow tomorrow. Okay, so that's what's up. Now the fourth one is financial education. Okay, in fact in this century, information habital, now you need to try to train yourself financially. Try to have as many financial education as possible. Okay, read books on financial education, attend seminars, watch videos. Try to train yourself whichever way you can. Know many things about investment and money and how money works. Okay, so as many information you have, the better for you. So try to educate yourself financially. You must not get a degree in school. Attend seminars, read books, watch videos, train yourself online. There are many ways to educate yourself financially. Just make it one of your priority to make sure that you keep adding to your financial knowledge day by day. So I believe that if you can put these four principles together, you will be able to do better financially. Most especially, try to manage your mind very well. Guide your mind very well and think positively about money. Try to be specific about the amount of money you want to make at a given period of time. Try to be obsessed about making money, of course, the right way, and definitely you will be able to take those actions that will make you make money, that will make you connect with the right people, that will make you go for financial literacy, that will make you build a superb network of people around you. So that's what's up. This is what I have to share for you today. And if you learn one or two from this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Peace.